facilities. Man, you got a logistics business like FedEx every night.
It is.
How do you make that work?
Let me get about 12 more people here to explain that. But the biggest problem with our business is you talk with, Cargill or Yamaha. They have all these employees. The great thing about that company is they're all there. They all see Bradley. They all see Mike Shanowski. I've got spread out through, pretty soon 12 counties. And our biggest struggle is to get my vision all the way down to South Georgia. So it can be logistically very, very, it's a hurdle. It's a hurdle. Now, have we got it? We're always working. We're always trying to be better.
I don't know about Kelly, but in Bank of America, we used to kind of grade bankers on how many recessions they've been through. You're sage. You're a fountain of wisdom. You've been through at least 3 major recessions, including the biggest one we've ever had since the Great Depression.
Right.
How'd you change during those times, or did you change during those times?
Freaking out helps you. Literally freaking out. In 2008 is when the
when the bottom fell out.
We saw it happening in our industry really quick. One of my largest customers here in Coweta, Yamaha, we saw the lines just freezing up and stopping, and I'm like, oh man. And at that time that was a chunk of my pie. So I had money saved up in the bank, and I was like, okay, now's the time, because I was a salesperson at that point. I was like, now's the time. Go get a salesperson. Go out and start getting out there and selling to people you never have. So I hired a salesperson.
So wait a minute.
I know that sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. I went the other way.
You went the other way. You started being more aggressive in marketing at the worst time in your history.
Yeah, I had to play offense. I couldn't play defense because I saw it coming.
Okay.
There was nothing that I could do to stop business from leaving. There's nothing. Whatever it was, I saw it coming.
Okay.
Now, this is kind of different in my field than it is a lot of fields. What I didn't know was in 2008, 2009 that large corporations would freak out and immediately go from in-house to outsourcing. I had no idea that would happen. We were able to take advantage of that. Say a large corporate, and what I mean by that was a large corporation would have all these janitorial or EVS or janitorial staff. They had 12 or so on staff. They immediately had to shake the benefits of those people and had to release them. So what they wanted to do was find a company that could come in and give them a fixed cost, basically. And we were able to come in and do that at a cheaper rate.
And they didn't have to pay you benefits.
Correct. Yeah. That's basically, I could come in and save them 10 or 20%, and we were able to really jump on that market.
So, how much did your business grow during the worst recession in your history? We were very fortunate. Yeah. I'd say in 2009 we grew 46%. Wow.
But that was because it wasn't just because I'm sitting around. We really attacked. We sent our information to everybody, and then that's what we noticed as companies immediately started outsourcing.
Okay, your entrepreneurial friends, were they all playing offense during the Great Recession? And what did they think about you doing it?
Well, Dennis, I don't know what he was doing. We saw, my entrepreneurial, it's kind of my business is so different than somebody else's.
Okay.
I'm a service business.
Right.
a lot of my friends have all different types of businesses, restaurants, car lots. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I saw it hit anybody, of course, in real estate. I just, I saw that go down, way down. But I didn't see, a lot of people's hands were completely tied at that point, especially in real estate.
What's the hardest thing now with 200 plus employees, 109 facilities, 12 counties, teaching your vision? What's the hardest thing that you've got to do every day? It
sounds corny again, but it is my vision. I mean, you cannot get that. I mean, there's a reason why from 1991 to 2012, why this has all happened. I'm a lucky guy. I've always said that I'm lucky. I'm a blessed person. I've always had good people working for me, but there's a reason why that. And I do have to say, it's things that come to my head. It's my vision, and I know you get tired of hearing that word, but you have to keep expressing that in your when I walk in every morning, I'll go into our HR office and I'll sit there and I'll watch, things happening, and I kind of I help them adjust, I guess, in some ways. We always have to, beginning of this year, I had a big meeting with my staff. I want to be better. That's vision. We are the best, and I've always said that. We are the best janitorial company you can have. Now, when we have problems, yes, but we fix our problems. And you have to express that to your staff, that we are the best. And I have to do that once a week.
So, your management team, do you find it easy, hard to make sure that they're the ones who are also teaching your vision? Is it, I mean, do you grade them on that?
It's a constant battle. It really is. Because, you have my team of people sometimes think that, and they're great people, but it's the human way. They're going to go, well, I'm going to do it this way.
Right.
It's not, and you have to just help. Look, this is not what got us here. Let's not do it that way. Uniform, and I've said this, uniforms is huge for me.
Right.
I mean, and some people just don't get it. So you have to, as Bradley says, you have to ask them to go be successful someplace else. Bradley's great at that. And, I'm learning.
We have to help them be successful in other areas.
You do. I mean, it's cleaning at the end of the day is not a glamorous job. But when I put a uniform on an employee, that makes them feel better. When they put a Beck badge on, that makes them feel better. I have to express that vision all the way down to let them know the person that's cleaning the chamber feel good about themselves. I mean, when they tuck their shirt in and they put their belt, they feel better.